Adidas and Gamut have now partnered up.
Everyday life for people like me who are amputees and people with disabilities can be a daily struggle. Putting your shoes on or getting your t-shirt on or putting your bracelet on or your pants on.
The simplest task can be a struggle.
We need adaptive clothing lines and different apparel to fit us and our needs. We're making new, innovative clothing lines that benefit us, and I'm very proud to announce that Adidas released their first ever adaptive backpack with the seal of approval from Gamut, which is what is in this box.
What's in the box?
So, thank you Gamut and Adidas for sending me this backpack. I'm very, very happy to review this with you guys, so without further ado, let's get straight into it. Typically, I struggle with opening boxes and stuff like of this nature.
The simplest task can be a struggle.
So the scissors were absolutely useless. So the box is open, and this is the backpack. If you actually look closely, it has, which is pretty cool, Gamut seal of approval. This card itself actually says a lot about the backpack. On the back of the card, it gives a brief rundown about what's on this backpack and the features it has. Reinforced panels, prevents backpack from tipping. Movable sternum straps closures, large hull handle, loop zipper pulls, adjustable shoulder straps, media pocket, hydration storage for 2 tall water bottle pockets. All right, so let's go check it out for ourselves. As the card said, it does have a large carrying handle right here that is meant for carrying a lot of weight. And I do like these zippers actually, because if I wanted to, I can't actually grab zippers like this because my hand will just slip off, but instead I can actually just put my finger through here and open it like that. And so that's very good for people who have not so many fingers or they don't have a complete hand.
No honey, that your finger do like that.
Even if I don't have a hand, I can just put whatever I have through here and just close and pull it open. Inside here we have a top pocket for whatever essentials you need. Whether it be notebooks, pens, glue, whatever. It's a top pocket. So let's zip this back up. And I don't know if you guys see this on camera, but it's very easy to zip and close these things.
Smooth like butter.
It is very easy. All right, so let's move into the bigger pocket. So inside, I don't know what this kind of material is, but I'm guessing it's water resistant.
I'm H2O intolerant.
So if you have a spill inside of your backpack, it's not gonna leak through the backpack and get on your shoes or get on your clothing or whatever, which has happened to me in the past. So that's very good. It has an organizer right here for whatever you need, whether it be a computer or notebook or binder holder. And this backpack is pretty big. This backpack, you can probably fit 2 of me in here. Look at that, huge. That's pretty big. Is there more down here? There's so much in this backpack, I don't even know where to begin. Wow, there's an even bigger compartment in the back. Actually, I think this is for your computer right here, and this would be for your binder and stuff. Here they have another storage compartment for whatever you want to use. Sometimes bring camelbacks to school. If you wanted to put it back here, it is also water resistant, so it won't leak through, or if you have ice cold stuff, it's not going to pass through and get your journals wet. You can clean this very easily with soap and water. 100% polyester. You can put your name in here, so if you ever lose your backpack and you need it returned, you can put your name right here. Here, I'm gonna just use my other hand for this. So easy. This would never happen on my other backpacks. You can't do this. You can't. So this pocket is still pretty big. It's actually pretty big. It goes way down there. They go straight down to the very bottom. They don't cut off like most backpacks do for no reason. Right here it has an organizer. You can put whatever you want. You got a big organizer and you got a small organizer, and then you have all this extra space for whatever you need. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's like 3 different organizers. So you got one, you got a netting one, and then you just have an extra kind of dead space for whatever you guys need. So let's zip this back up. And on the sides, I didn't even know this, they have the actual pull things, which is really good. Because if you are a person with disability and you don't have fingers or you don't have the ability to pull on something, you can just put your finger through here and you can open it up. And with your other hand or whatever you have, you can just easily slide in your water bottle or whatever it is you want to put there. Movable sternum strap closure that straps. Okay, so it basically just adjusts to your body. Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, so other backpacks, they have a buckle but instead of a buckle, this is a strap. This is just a Velcro strap, and it's hard for people who have no hands to undo the buckle. So if I really wanted to, I could just use my arm to get this done and put it back up on top and just press it. And boom, it's back onto your body. You don't have to worry about the backpack flailing all around, and then you gotta look for that buckle to unbuckle and stuff like that. No, you just gotta, boom. Let's talk about the straps. So if I put it on here, how I usually do this is I wrap and pull. So I wrap it around my hand and I pull. These strap is pretty robust. It's kind of actually hard to pull. Going past all these straps and everything, you have these back panels, which are actually pretty rigid, and they're very, I don't know what this kind of material is, but it's very breathable. It's kind of like the joggers I have on right now. All right, so let's actually just put the backpack on and test it out. All right, so I have a computer right here, which is actually pretty heavy. Jeez. So go straight in here. Boom, zip this back up. And it's stiff. It's not going anywhere. It won't. I could put this on the ground and it would sit straight up. It's not going to bend. It's not going to do any of that stuff. Now let's actually put the backpack on. Very easy to put on, and if I really needed to, I'll use my little baby hand for this. All right, just put it back here. Boom, the backpack's not going anywhere. I could jump all day with this. It's not going to go anywhere. I could still tighten this down. It's not going anywhere. So that's how it looks like with the backpack on. Has the cup holders right here, and if I actually needed to, look, boom, one hand, I could just put it up in there. All right, now if I need to get this backpack off, instead of doing this whole buckle thing, if you're right-handed and you don't have a right hand, this is going to be very difficult for you. They even added like this little thing right here. You just, boom, off. So that's very good. Let's talk about the key features that I like and things that I think would be beneficial for us as people who have disabilities. One thing I do like about this backpack is the zippers, because it is a struggle for us to open this stuff up with one hand, and it's very easy for us to do so with these kind of zippers. Loophole zippers, very, very good. I do like the bottom of this. It seems very, very robust, and it seems waterproof. So there's water on the ground and I don't know, which has happened many times, the stuff won't soak through it and get onto my journals or whatever, and it doesn't seem like it's going to collect a lot of dirt, and overall just very robust. And it's stiff, so when I put this backpack down, it's not going to go anywhere. I do like the actual insides of the backpack itself and how many organizers it has, and I do love this waterproof material and the fact that it's easy to clean. All you need is soap and water, or like a cloth, a baby wipe. I love the carrying handle. I love the fact that I can stick my entire arm through this and still have more room. So I love the fact that I can just pick this up on the go with one hand and place it down, put it on, whatever. Now going to the back, definitely do love this. I love the fact that I can just take it off with my right hand, since I actually am right hand dominant.
Talk to the hand.
I love the fact that I can still maneuver this around and place it on my body whenever I'm moving, or whenever I need to take it off or whatever. I can still do it one-handedly. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I don't know what these are for.
I don't know what these are for.
Cup holders, they're very easy to open compared to any other cup holders where you got to dig your fingers inside and you got to get your water bottle out. You know, abracadabra your water bottle out there.
Gee, wow, how do you do that?
Magic.
Instead, you just, pull the tab and put your water bottle in there, pull the tab, get your water bottle out. Super easy. The last thing that I like about this is the rigidness of this backpack. There's a lot of different backpacks out there that are super flimsy and flop around. You get all sweaty and stuff, and so your back's gonna be drenched in sweat, and it'll just stain the backpack, right? You don't have to worry about that with this, because it is very breathable, it is very rigid, it's not gonna flop around on you. If you have to run, it's not gonna go anywhere. So that's what I really do like about this backpack. So now, things that I personally would change for people with disabilities and for my preference, let's start with this. I would do the same thing with the zippers and add like a pull thing at the bottom. I would just add the same thing with these zippers, where all you have to do is you have to just pull pull the loop and it tightens. That's something that I think would be very useful for us as people with disabilities, especially for me, where you just have something you can put your entire hand through and you can push down with all your might and it'll be tightened fast. Going back to this part of the backpack, something that I really would like for them to do zipper wise is, instead of having this material where if you can, I feel like it's not grippy enough in some cases that you're sweaty or whatever, you got water in your hands, I feel like I'm just gonna slip straight through this the loop if I'm sweaty. So I think if you put texturized rubber on top of this and you made it more of a opening for us to where we don't have to cram our hand through, I think that would be very good, because instead of opening it up for ourselves, the loop would already be open because of the stiffness of the rubber. Being an amputee, I carry 2 legs with me all the time.
Robot leg!
If I need to change out my leg on the go, instead of having, maybe 2 water bottles, or maybe you could keep the water bottles on, but something that would hold a prosthetic, and it would just be easy to detach and go at the same time. A dedicated tool spot would be very, very nice to have. As an amputee, I always carry tools with me to fix my leg on the go. The problem with backpacks now is that there's no storage compartments for it. At a moment's notice that my leg breaks down, I can easily just take out my toolkit, boom, fix my leg up, put my leg back on the backpack if I need to, and also my toolkit. Another thing that I just realized is that I'm in a wheelchair pretty often, whether it be for filming or whether it be for school purposes. It's very awkward to kind of like put the backpack on. It'll get stuck in the tires when you're rolling, or the straps will get stuck in the tires and you get it all tangled and you break and you go flying out of the wheelchair. I think that having 2 hooks on the back, or something that can integrate into any wheelchair in the world, you'd have 2 hooks right here, right? So you have 2 pockets, and you could have a hook inside of the pocket, and you can just pull these hooks out and it'll latch onto the handlebars of the wheelchair, or it can latch onto the wheelchair itself, so that when you put it on the wheelchair, it's not gonna fly around. These will get stuck into a tire. Having some way to roll these up along with having that loop would be very nice, to where I can just roll these up, not having to tie it into a knot and stuff, and get it into my wheelchair and send me flying. So all in all, this backpack is amazing, and it's a huge leap into the world for people with disabilities and apparel. So this backpack is awesome, and as my first ever, this is my first ever adaptive backpack, straight up awesome. I'm gonna use this at school, definitely. I love it. I definitely love it. Thank you, Adidas and Gambit, for sending me this backpack. I can't wait to see what you guys come out with next.